I'm David Adells. I've been teaching Bible history here now going on 11 years. I'd like to tell you about a particular student I had, Andrew Mossbeck. When Andrew first started taking the class, he was not interested in the class. He was interested in talking, goofing off in the back of the room.
Whenever I first started there, I thought it was just a regular class, and it wasn't anything special. I wasn't that bad, but I wouldn't listen that much, and then Mr. Adele's class, I would just kind of slack around and stuff in the beginning, and all in school, basically. I grew up in the church, but I wasn't really that interested in it. It kind of just clicked one day whenever I was probably not talking that day and I was just listening. It became a lot more interesting. I asked my mom for a Bible and I got real excited for it, and I was really happy when I got that Bible. I was real excited.
When he was able to get his own Bible, you could see a total change in him. This was his. He was making this class his. He was into what the story was saying and how it would impact his life.
Whenever the class started, my dad, he left and we didn't see a trace of him. He was gone. And that was also just messing me up with all my classes, and especially in this one, because I knew that God was real and stuff, but I was kind of mad at him. The first person I thought to go to was Mr. Adells. It was just an immediate thing. About every other day I'd come down and I'd talk to him for a little bit. Tell him about my day and what's going on at home.
My background is in counseling. I'm a certified school counselor, and I am trying to mentor him in a way that will help him take this experience that he has gone through and be stronger because of it.
I'd still come down in 7th grade and I'd talk to him about just stuff that was going on. And then in 8th grade this year, I'd ask him questions about it, about the Bible, and he'd give me a pass and I'd be just 3 minutes late, but it's well worth it, Whenever my dad left, he's basically a mentor towards me. I had my mom to talk to, but a man-to-man basis, nothing else can compare to that, I don't think.
When he was going through hard times, he knew where to fall back on. I was here to be a mentor for him when he had no dad, but at the same time, it wasn't just another man. He was falling back on what he had read.
How Bible history has helped me with other stuff is I'd start reading the Bible more, and I used to just snap to anger a lot faster, but I'd actually take time that I'd talk to the person more, and I'd be a lot more patient and a lot slower to anger. I never thought I'd do, but I started doing a daily devotion, and it gets me through. It makes me more patient. Whenever I'm about to make a decision, 99% of the time I'm like, is that what the daily devotion said to do? And is that what the Bible said to do? Now I think things through a lot more, and I think what would Jesus do and what would God do compared to before I just not do it. I just go off of first instinct. If I hadn't taken Bible history, then my life would be a lot different. My grades would not have been good at all. Mr. Adells, he really helped me. He helped me learn to focus, basically. It set a backbone kind of for what I need to do in class.
He was able to take the support that he had here and then carry it on to his other classes.
I have seen a lot of improvement with my friends and stuff. Outside of class, I'll talk to them about Bible and stuff, and they're not as quick to anger as they used to. I have a friend from India. Well, he didn't even know Jesus was a word.
In Bible history, I get students from all walks of life, from all faiths, all beliefs, those that don't have any belief in a particular area. I had a student earlier this year that when he came in, he said he had never touched a Bible before. But as he got into the Bible, he really got into the stories, engaged into what was happening in the stories, read on beyond where we were to try to figure out what was coming, and was able to ask questions, deeper questions than anyone else in the class. This was from someone who had no background in the Bible.
My friend, he's from Yemen, and he didn't know anything about God or Jesus, nothing. But now he knows because of Bible history.
Andrew's story is not unique. Every quarter, I have students that fall into the same set of problems. When the students come to class, they are dealing with all kinds of real-life issues that they don't have answers to. Their families are breaking apart, struggles going through divorce, struggles with gender issues. There are kids that come in wanting to know what the Bible says about things. In a society where there is no foundation for values, this class is given a foundation for ways that they're going to choose to live their life, choices that they're going to make based on the values that are presented there in the Bible. This class has given them hope where they did not have hope before.
Well, if I had a chance to say thank you to all the donors to Bibles in the School, I'd say, first of all, I'd say thank you. And second, I'd say that it's a gift. It's really, I love this class. I know a lot of my friends love this class, but this is really a good experience that I think everybody should go through. Everybody. It really gives a lot towards what you should know, what everybody in the world should know. It gives you a real good personal take and factual and historical, and then you can tie them together. It's an experience that you get to go through that not that many counties have anymore, and you really get to learn a lot more about, in my opinion, the most important thing that you can learn about. The world is crazy. I mean, you got to have as much God in it as possible. That if I had to say something towards them, I'd say thank you.